Hey guys, it's been a long day.
Very long.
Jesus. Alright, so trying remembering everything that we did. We started by getting just some pastries at a bakery down the street. I had meat and onion gravy in a pastry, and you had...
Vegetable.
She had vegetable.
Yeah.
In a pastry.
Yeah. It's pretty good, actually.
Then we went to the Globe Theater.
Yeah.
We did the guided tour.
Mm-hmm.
Our guide was very funny. Showed us a lot of the theater. We learned a lot of history. There were jokes to be had.
Really connected with the public back then. Today we have groups from all over the world. They come to the Globe and they seem to understand the plays. We get young kids that come here and they say, I understood it for the first time because they were looking directly at me.
We saw a brief bit of rehearsal for a play that they're putting on this weekend.
Yeah, it's still a working theater, which for some reason I wasn't expecting, but it is, and that was really cool.
There's also a lot of exhibits inside, just a lot of information about the music, the costumes, the scripts, the people, the locations, the time.
I also learned that apparently map makers back in the day had a really hard time labeling things correctly, because there were at least 2 different maps that I saw where they had miswritten the name of various things.
You also saw that Shakespeare couldn't decide how to spell his name.
Right, yes. Well, spelling in general was weird back then, so...
Yeah. Sorry, switching hands again. So we spent some time with the tour guide. I snuck a little bit of footage of him talking, so I put that in here. I'm going to try and be short like the princess. Okay, there we go. It's a little off-center because I didn't want him to know I was filming him. That'd be weird. Okay, what?
Oh, the gift shop. Oh my god. So I apparently collect decorative erasers now.
This is a thing.
Yeah, because at work we actually edit everything by hand, so there's a lot of erasing. And I got this. It's around here somewhere.
We'll take a picture. We'll add it in.
I got an eraser that says, "Out, damn spot, out, I say." And I was like, "This is perfect for everything."
She was very excited.
I'm very excited about it.
And then we went to the Tate Modern Museum.
Kind of on accident.
We decided we weren't going to do it.
Because boo art.
The princess and I aren't really museum folks, but as we were walking by, Princess said, "Oh, hey, look, it's free, let's go!"
Yeah, it's like on the side of the building. It says, Tate, free and open for all. And I was like, well, I can't argue with free, so I'll walk through it, I guess.
Turns out the Tate Museum is huge.
Yes.
It's like 2 buildings, both of them are 6 stories high.
We did not explore much. We basically just walked into the room and went, I don't get this one either, and then walked on.
We went to a couple of floors, and then we went up to the restaurant and had food. Yes. I think you forgot to take pictures of that food.
I did forget to take pictures of that food. It wasn't very interesting. It was food.
She had bread, I had a burger. It was fascinating.
But we had a great view of the Thames from there. Yeah.
Yes, it was a really great view. And then we walked across the bridge and went, and here's what's funny. Because we went to the St. Paul's Cathedral.
We did, yeah.
Which Princess did not want to go to.
I did not want to go to it.
Once we got there, she wanted to take the guided tour, which I did not want to do. Both of us were wrong.
Yeah. I think my exact words were, it's a church.
She was wrong for not wanting to go, and I was wrong for not wanting to do the guided tour, because we did it, and it was great. Just a lot of interesting stories, a lot of history, some sights to see.
Love history.
And then we climbed it.
It's also a Protestant church, which I did not know.
I should point out, we don't have pictures from the inside of the church because they are very strict on no pictures, no photography, no video. So
I did, however, take some illicit photographs of the incredible stairwell that we had to go up to get to the galleries.
How many steps was it?
It was 250 something to the first gallery, and then there's another series of steps that I didn't see the sign for how many that was. But then there's the third gallery all the way at the top, which was an additional 152 steps. And it gets really narrow up there, and the ceiling comes down.
There were parts of it as we were climbing that I filled the entire stairwell. I was wedged in and had to push through. And it's not even a fat thing. This is just in the shoulders.
I got a little bit claustrophobic.
Now, this
I had to duck my head a little bit. I'm not tall.
I hit my head a couple times. This doesn't come up in my videos very often, because why would it? But I have a very, very bad left knee. It's no bueno. It hurts a lot. It doesn't work very well. I've had surgery. Anyway, climbing all those steps was a Herculean task, but I made it.
Yeah.
I want credit for that.
Yeah, you get credit. But the view was really, really nice at the top.
We're talking so long just so I can cram in all the photos that were taken up at the top. Now, it took me a lot longer to get up there than Princess. At a certain point, I just, go on without me. And I had to take a 5-minute break not to vomit at a certain point. It's a lot of stairs, a lot of narrow stairs, a lot of steep stairs.
Yeah.
It's rough, man. It's climbing to the top of the world, and it ain't easy.
Yeah, but the cathedral was really nice, and I think we even got a picture from the London Eye of where we were standing on top of the cathedral. So
because that's where we went next.
Also, but yes, the church, beautiful. Totally recommend it if you're ever in town.
Yeah, now we're probably
still a working church. Also, tell them about the pews.
Oh yes, very important. Yeah. It was pointed out to us by our tour guide as we were sitting in the pews that the seats we were sitting in were older than America.
Yeah.
My ass has been on a seat older than the country I was born in.
Yeah, and you have to do the guided tour to get to sit in those chairs. Normally they don't let you sit in them.
Yeah, the guided tour took us to some places that we wouldn't ordinarily go.
Like the clock tower, which had an amazing staircase.
Although also in the Globe we got to go sit in the Lords and Ladies booth, which isn't normal.
Oh, that's true.
Because we had a small group.
That's true.
So it's been a good day of exclusive activities.
There's a lot of filming at the cathedral, apparently, so...
Movies, not people walking around filming, because you're not allowed to do that.
So, like,
but they mentioned Mission Impossible, Paddington 2, Harry Potter.
Harry Potter, yeah. And it's because the staircase is really cool. It's the way that they designed it geometrically, it's that each step is supported by the one beneath it, and so it basically is just like I can't do it with my hands, but like there's no supports, there's no beams underneath, and it goes like all the way up to the top, and it's just like right on top of the step below it, and it's crazy looking.
It was designed by a mathematician.
Oh yeah, Christopher Wren.
Yes.
And his crypt is there, which is also creepy.
It's as minimalist as possible. He did not want a fuss made, even though he basically rebuilt the whole cathedral. It's the 5th cathedral. We're not going to go into the history lesson, but there's a lot.
It's really cool.
And then we went to the Eye.
Yes.
For those of you who don't know what the Eye is, anytime you see film or video of London, it's the giant Ferris wheel. Although it's not like a regular Ferris wheel with like seats, it's pods that you can walk around in, and there's like a dozen people in each pod.
Yeah. They're fully enclosed.
It's huge.
Yeah.
And we took some video footage of that. We took some photos of that.
Yeah, and we paid £10 extra a piece
to skip the line.
To skip the line, which was
worth it.
Yeah.
Although the experience itself is one of the most expensive things we've done so far.
Yeah, and I guess we did it because Jeff wanted to do it.
I did it because it's iconic. It's a thing I felt like I had to do. Plus, every time I see it show up in videos or movies, I'm going to be like, I've been there. Yeah. So, way out over there, you can see it right there, is where we climbed to the top. Right above that little dome. Like a couple of fools when we could have just ridden in style.
But it's not like a thrill ride or anything. It doesn't go. It goes extremely
it's
slowly.
extremely slow.
And you get like the view is. It's the view. Yeah.
And then we went to dinner.
Oh God. Oh God.
And I said, Princess, you pick what you want for dinner. It's been a big day. Pick something that'll make you happy.
And we went with Indian food, and I was like, oh, this place, it's the closest one. Let's go here. And we show up, and we're like, where is it? I don't see it. Do you see it?
Well, there's a public library right there. It says public library right on it.
And I'm looking at it, and I'm like, I look a little bit closer, and then right on the inside of the door, it looks like a menu. And I'm like, is that it? And it's got this tiny little plaque. I don't know why, but for restaurants, for some reason, like, there's lots of restaurants here that just do not want to advertise themselves. Like, the breakfast club that we went to just had, like, a little plaque right outside the door.
Yeah.
That said Breakfast Club on it. And this
signage is very discreet here. Even street names we can't find half the time.
And we knew it was not going to be good when we walked in and we asked for a table. And they were like, do you have a reservation? And we were like, no.
I should also point out that I'm carrying a bag of potato chips that the princess has bought me that I haven't eaten yet. So I walked into an incredibly fancy restaurant.
It was really fancy.
Wearing a t-shirt, jeans, and a bag of chips.
In an old public library. So they kept the shelves, or some of the shelves, and they're filled with books. And when they brought us out the bill, it was inside of a book, which I've seen before. But this one just happened to be Teach Yourself the Law. And I was like, this is kind of perfect, because, lawyer. And, but yeah, so we look at the menu, and I'm looking at it, and I'm like, this was a mistake, because it was all really expensive.
It was a mistake right up until you put it in your mouth.
Yeah, the food was really good.
It was. I don't eat that much Indian food, and it was fantastic.
I got the 65-pound meal, which came with little canapes, which they had to make vegetarian especially for me, and
because you're a princess.
Yeah, and then I had a malai kofta, which was amazing. It was really good, and then they also had a dessert, and it came with an apple cinnamon bellini. I've got pictures of all of this, and a cookbook of all things.
Yeah, you get a cookbook with the special meal.
Yeah,
one of 6 cookbooks.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the cookbooks are all like
written by the chef at the place.
Yeah. And so I was like, you know what? I'm here. I went to the expensive restaurant. Let's give it a shot. And it was all super delicious.
It really was. It was quite good. I hate seafood, and one of the things was like a little crab bite that was actually pretty good.
Yeah. I didn't eat it.
No, because not vegetarian. So I know that doesn't sound like a lot, but like we were at the Cathedral
from 1:30 to 5. Yeah.
Yeah,
and a lot of it was walking up those damn stairs. And
the problem is we don't have any pictures of that time because we weren't allowed to. Yeah, those stairs.
But the
stairs
tour
took forever.
The guided tour itself was almost 2 hours.
Yeah. And it was very informative. And the guided tour was free.
Yeah, well, it comes with the admission.
The tickets to get in were like $20.
Yeah, it was pretty reasonable. And you got a lot for your money.
So we've got a big day planned tomorrow, but our feet hurt and our backs hurt and we're tired.
Tomorrow the big feature is the London Aquarium. So.
Okay, no more spoilers.
No, it's not a spoiler.
Okay.
You can cut it out if you want.
No, it's too late. We're in this now.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's it. That was today. Hopefully I've managed to cram in all the pictures that we took and the video that we took. And if not, here's some more. And if you're not seeing anything, it's because I'm out. So we'll see you guys.
Good night, everyone.
Yeah, we're going to bed.